What? What you talking about?
Warm weather penguin.
Let's go look at the city cubs. Hello, me as a penguin. Sam, it's me as a penguin. It's really itchy if I put on for a while. And it's shady in this part. I'm gonna go look up at the as you can see, that one's rock. Yeah, that's cool rock and that's a really clean penguin. That one's happy to up. I know you want to try. I know you. Let's go look at the cheetahs. Hey John, they're posing for you.
Still some of the large animals that we have here at the zoo. Now there are two species of hippos native to Africa. These ones are the kind of the full-grown. There's also the pygmy hippos that are 14 to 15 months, similar with rhinos, and elephants can actually last up to 2 years. He's been around the other hippos, so he's still learning how to do that again, hang out with them. And Bibi, where she was at, she actually has never been housed with a male hippo before. She's lived with females her whole life. And at the other one that she was at, she was the alpha female. So it's probably good, because she's good at putting hippos in line. It's probably good that Bibi's here with Henry, like I said, putting them back in line occasionally when he steps out. Now, our hippos here, oh, thank you. So these guys in the wild, they're mostly grazers, so their diet is grazing on grass. They will eat a lot of other small hanging fruits and vegetation, things like that, but they are exclusively herbivores. Now, hippos are not afraid to defend their territory, and they will do that with those big tusks. If you guys get to see them be fed at some point, you will see, especially Henry has large eyes, similar, just like herbivores, and they use those strictly for the feathering themselves for feathers, and also for displays. Like, so they will open their mouth about 180 degrees to show off those tusks. Either join his group. Now, I couldn't talk about the hippos without obviously talking about this great feat of engineering, which is the exhibit you guys are checking out. So you can actually count on one hand the amount of underwater viewings for hippos in the U.S. So this is something that is really rare. And the biggest reason being is that hippos produce a lot of waste. At least about 50 pounds of waste is produced by the hippos, and that's not counting all the food and stuff like that they don't eat. So the fact of keeping this tank nice and clean is a very, very large job. So you are just seeing the exhibit right now. We have a whole building right behind that rock wall, which is housing all of the pipes and the filters and the life support, which is going into keeping this tank nice and clean. Also, this water that you are checking out is only about a fifth of the water that we have for this exhibit. You are standing on a 400,000 gallon cistern, which is containing water that has already been filtered or is going through the process of being filtered. You can actually see inside their building and see how what it takes to take care of hippos. Now, hippos in the wild, they do play a very important role. They are what is known as a keystone species, which basically means that other animals depend on them for their survival. Hippos produce a lot of waste. So a lot of time around them, you're going to find large groups of fish, which is what the tilapia are in here doing. And then also, there are studies that have shown that actually areas where hippos live, there's more trees around the banks. And that is just because hippos are basically producing a natural manure, which is replacing the nutrients around the edge of the lakes and rivers wherever they happen to be living. There is a lot more life around where hippos live. So they are really, really important, and they are becoming more and more endangered, and they're officially listed as vulnerable. For the biggest reason is a lot of times in Africa, they are now damming the rivers. The rivers are turning into a lot like our rivers here, deeper, which is habitat for hippos. Like I mentioned before, these guys really, they are mostly going to bounce off the bottom. So they need these, less than 10 feet shallow rivers, which are mostly what's found throughout Africa. To help protect hippos and other animals is you guys probably all have cell phones, right? I know even before I had cell phones, or my cell phone now, I had bags and bags of old cell phones sitting in my house. So one thing that you can do is actually recycle your cell phones. So inside of everybody's cell phone is a mineral, a metal called coltan, and that is actually mined in a lot of endangered and African animals' habitat. So one thing that you can do to help protect these African animals is just to recycle your cell phones right here at the zoo. We have cell phone recycling bins or boxes located pretty much everywhere, and there's one right when you walk in. So next time you come to the zoo, go through that junk drawer and try to find any of your old cell phones, bring them back to the zoo, and we'll do all that work and recycle them for you. So again, my name is Zach. I'm going to be hanging out here for a couple minutes. If anybody does have any questions, we do have people all over the exhibit which can answer them as well. If you guys are looking for something else to do, we will be having our bird show. And if you guys have any questions, please come find us and enjoy the rest of your day here at the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden.
That looks great. We good? What? Are we gonna go look at other things now? I like the hippos.
Do you want to go up there and actually see them and not through glass? Yeah. Like crested something.
They're crowned something.
Are they?
Look at the tail. Look at
I think
his tail back
they're
and
forked,
forth.
I'm not.
I'm waiting for the zebras to come in here.
I'm sad that they don't have the zebras up.
Well, they're going to put them in here. They just haven't yet. It's an ostrich. Look at them impalas. Nails.
Are you videoing me? Or taking
now.
pictures? Because my face is melting. I'm melting.
Yeah. Thank you. You too.